Okay. Right, so if you just introduce yourself, I'll give you the word picture then.
Hi Tony, I'm George.
Hello George,
Hi
nice to
there.
meet you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I've had about half a dozen lessons, and my instructor, who's gone off playing golf today, said we were going to do a merging,
Yeah.
but he said that you've got the same car as him, so he'd send you along.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm partly trained, and the subject's emerging. So, what level am I?
So you're partly trained.
Yeah.
Subject is emerging today.
Okay,
which
so I'll hand
I'll
over to you.
teach you.
You want to go from there?
Right, Tony. So we'll do emerging today. So have you done the mirror signal position speed look routine?
Oh yeah, we done that last week on right and left hand turns.
Oh, that's good. Because we'll be able to apply that today
Okay.
on the same routine.
Right.
So I'll show you how. So we'll do the emerge first, then the emerge right.
Right.
Yeah. So we check our mirrors as we approach what we got a T junction.
Yeah.
Check our mirrors. Centre mirror first, yeah, and then the left mirror if we are turning left. Okay. And then a signal.
Yeah.
Provided there are no cycles on the left, we signal left. And then we want to position just about a metre from the curb.
Right.
And when we get to the giveaway line, we'll take a reference point. So after we got our position, we reduce our speed. Okay, which will cover.
Oh, I thought we already got to the giveaway line.
Well, when we get there. So in your position, you want to move just a metre from the curb. Reduce our speed. We can cover our brake to reduce the speed. And then we get to the line, and we pause there. That's a giveaway line, but for the first several T-junctions that we're at, I'll get us to stop so we can do our proper observations and a bit of education as well at these. Right. So once you're at the line, then we'll do the observations all around to the left to see if any cars approaching. To the right, any cars approaching.
I'll look left first, do I?
Well, you'd look right first to see any cars approaching. Any pedestrians on the curb that might be trying to cross your road. And any cars on the right, on the left that might be approaching as well.
Right.
Also look for some parked cars in this area which will affect. Okay. Now later on, once we've done some education, we could well approach this if it's an open junction, which is where you've got good visibility. It might well be that we can approach this in second gear and keep going.
Okay, right.
But we've got to have a clear view either way.
So junctions are always open.
They're not always open. Sometimes you get obstructions on the corners here in this area, and we'll call that closed junction then because you've got restricted view.
Open and closed. Okay, right.
Yeah, that's right. When we do stop there, besides looking for the observation, we'll also look at getting a reference point for where to stop at the line, and also for the left turn. We want to make sure that we don't mount the curb.
Okay, right.
So we get two reference points there. Any questions on that?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, that's emerge left. So we'll do the emerge right. Same road, same car. But now we're going to check our centre mirror to see what's behind and how far. We're going to check our right mirror this time. We're going right. And then if there's nothing overtaking us, we can then signal.
Yeah.
Right. And our position that we want to take up is just to what we call the left of centre.
Okay.
So we'll move the car there, and just left of centre. And on the first one we do, if there's an opportunity, we'll stop just short and take a reference point for left of centre, which will keep us on our side of the road rather than over and blocking the other traffic on that side.
Right.
Okay. And we'd have reduced our speed by covering the brake. Have you heard of covering the brake?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, we'll use that as well. Cover our brake and reduce the speed and come to stop at the line. So we want to check that we don't go over the line.
Yeah.
and a reference point for that. Well, if we do go over the line, we might well encroach on traffic coming from the right or traffic coming from the left. Well, from the right anyway. And also from the left, we need to make sure that we're not going to block their view, so we stick left of centre. We don't want to block there if they're turning into that road there.
Oh, so encroaching the white line, then I'm just inconvenience of the road users, yeah?
If you encroach on the white line, it's not an inconvenience, it's actually dangerous, because if a car comes along here and we're over the line, we might make them divert into the path of the traffic from the left.
All right,
So
that's quite serious then, isn't it?
that is quite serious, yes. Yeah. When we do turn right, we want to make sure that any traffic here is not going to be affected by our movement. So we will estimate how to do it, and we say, well, if we're joining the traffic, we need to be able to walk across from this curb to that and back again.
Right.
Right, and before we should enter in front of that traffic there.
So I need to be able to walk across and walk back again.
Yes, which should give enough time for us to turn right and enter that traffic.
Right.
Yeah. Without their slowing or swerving, because again that is dangerous for them. If we cut right in front of them and they have to stop, by swerving or putting their brakes on harshly, that's dangerous.
Okay.
Now these lines may be a stop line, a give-way line, or it could be a stop line. If it is a stop line, of course, we would have to stop. Yeah, but the first few, if they're give-way lines, we will have a stop there and again do some education about observations. And any questions on that?
No.
Okay. Okay, so shall we set up the car?
Right, if you just keep your pad there for a minute.
Yeah.
So if you just turn to the page previous to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we talked about the walk across, drive across rule, turning right. And you only talked about one side.
Yes.
Yeah? You mentioned about turning right. If there was a car coming from my left, I'd need to be able to walk across and walk back again.
Yes.
Didn't quite give me the information that is sufficient. Hopefully you're going to improve on it in the move, yeah?
Mm.
It's important. The reason why I need to be able to walk across and walk back again is not only do I have to get out in front of the car, but I've got to get the car down the road, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? On the turning left, you never mentioned the walk across, drive across rule, even though you've got it printed in front of you here, yeah?
I didn't mention it, and it is printed there. Yes.
Yeah?
Understood.
Had to push you a bit on the closed junctions. You mentioned open. Open, must remind you that, there's open and closed, yeah?
Yeah.
Because don't forget, I've never done a merging before, yeah?
Mm.
Just going over here. As I said, when we turned right, you did mention the vehicle coming from my left. You didn't mention anything about the vehicle coming from my right. And again, I hope you're going to fill the blanks in on the move.
Yeah.
But the vehicle coming from my right, I'm only crossing the path of, so therefore I only need to be able to need to walk across, yeah?
Yes.
So I always get a little bit worried if the walk across, drive across rule is not explained on the brief, because it quite often happens that it's not going to be talked about on the move, yeah?
Yeah.
So be a little bit careful there.
I did miss that.
Yeah, there was enough information on the rest of it there for me to know that you're probably going to cover it on the move, hopefully, yeah? Maybe could have made some links, because we talked about this before we started, we maybe could have made some links at the beginning to what I'd done last week, and said to me, can I remember what mirror I checked first before turning right?
Yeah.
I may well have known,
Mm.
yeah? But if you never ask, you never know, will you?
No.
Right, so we chuck your book in the back then. So the only other thing you didn't mention was how we recognise these emergers, wasn't it?
I don't identify it.
Yeah. So do you want to...
Yeah. Tony, says, would you like to set up the car?
No.
Okay.
No, I'd like to know how to identify these emergers, yeah?
All right. Well, at a T-junction, you'll usually find that either they're trees, well, you'll see a lamppost at the end of the road, lamppost, or houses built across. So you'll see houses right in front of you, or trees, or
Oh,
so
right.
that'll sort of look as though the road has been blocked off.
No, okay, right.
And then when you get nearer, you'll see that it's not a sharp right-hand bend. It is the signs on the side will indicate whether it's a T-junction or not, or the road markings as
Right.
well
Okay.
don't indicate.
Okay.
Okay. What can you see in the centre mirror?
Oh, I can square the back window. I can see a bit of my head restraint and a bit of yours. And I can see 2 finger widths, a bit of sky and a bit of road.
Mm-hmm. And the left door mirror?
Oh, same in that one.
Okay. Okay, would you like to get the prepare to move off?
All right.
Okay, and then when you're ready,
Okay.
so as we go along, I'll look ahead and be able to identify. And as I said, just have a look as well to see the features, and after a while you might be able to identify yourself,
All right.
identify the T-junction yourself.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like a T-junction ahead there.
And we're going to turn left at the
Gonna
T-junction.
Turn left there, Tony. So check your centre mirror.
All right.
Again, you're covering your brake. Cover your brake. Cover your brake and press the brake. And oops. So I prepare to move off. So secure the car
Right,
first.
just let me give you a bit of help here.
Yeah.
Why did you not just follow through on the mirror signal position speed up routine, yeah? You got me to check, you started off quite well, you got me to check the middle mirror.
Yeah.
Didn't get me to check the left-hand door mirror. And we haven't even indicated yet.
Stop there. Stop.
And you got me to cover the brake and stop about 2 car lengths away from the giveaway line there.
Yeah.
Like I say, do you want me to put an indicator on so everybody knows where I'm
Yeah.
going?
Yeah. Put an indicator on left.
Come on, you need to
Secure
help
the
me,
car.
George.
Secure the car. It's a handbrake.
Come on, just get me forward, yeah?
Okay. You can move forward to the line and steer to me. And stop here. Okay, where does that prepare to move, but don't go anywhere until I say. So forget. Where does the broken line, giveaway line, come into the car?
Just by the door mirror here.
Okay, that is that is your giveaway line, so that you don't encroach over that and
That's-
block off the traffic.
That's my giveaway line.
That's your reference point.
Right.
For keeping you from going over the giveaway line and therefore encroaching on crossing traffic from the left, from
Is
the
that
right
dangerous?
to the left. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous, particularly because if you traffic,
So just come down roll a minute.
yeah,
Slow down a bit. If there's nobody behind you, you've got loads of time to give me education here, yeah?
yeah,
I can start chucking these lifelines at you, but you don't really need them. You know, we're not in a hurry at the moment. There's nobody behind us. As long as you keep an eye on that mirror, yeah?
Right.
Now there is somebody behind us and the opportunity's gone, yeah?
Okay.
I'll just tell me where to look.
Okay, so look to the right and in front of you. Look to the right. Is anything coming from the right?
Yeah, it's good you asked that, isn't it? Yeah, there's a car just turning in there.
Right. And in front of you, anything coming?
Yeah, what am I looking for?
You're looking for driveways and people on the curb there.
I'm looking for pedestrians.
Pedestrians
Is
on
that
the
what you're
curb. Yeah, pedestrian on the curb.
trying to say?
Driver. And to the left, anything coming from the
Yeah.
left? Okay, then you better move and go. Look where you're going. Look in the direction that you are moving. It's really important that you do that, because if you're looking to the right and you're actually going to the left, it means that you could drive into something. So you need to be able to see what you're looking for, see where you're going. There's a T-junction at the end of turning.
Turning left.
Turning left here, Tony. So check your centre mirror, and left mirror, and signal left. Cover your brake, and just steer to me. Just wait there.
Wait.
Sorry.
The word is stop, yeah?
Stop there. Okay, where does that line, the broken line, come into the
No,
car?
I've got to get the car in the first gear, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Try and get me to roll in the first gear just for a stop, yeah? Where does
Yeah.
the what?
Where does the giveaway line come into the car?
No, same place as last time.
Okay, let's say you don't encroach over into the new road.
No.
Yeah, it's important because you might affect traffic coming from the right. So check to the right. Anything coming?
No.
Okay, in front of you.
What am I looking for?
You're looking for pedestrians in front. Right to the left. Anything coming from the left?
No, there's a vehicle coming to the right now.
Coming from the right. Okay. Okay. Anything from the right?
No.
Okay. Then look to me. Look to the left as you move off. Keep looking to the left. That's important. That's straight to me. Straight to me. That's in straighten up.
Oh, nearly went over the curve there.
No.
Was I too close to the curve on approach?
Yeah. You were a bit too close to the curb. I should have got a reference point, but
it might help,
car
mightn't
behind us.
I should imagine these alloy wheels are really expensive, aren't they?
They are very expensive. I think we should have. Well, at the next one, we hopefully will have time. There'll be an opportunity to take.
Sorry, just coming out of roll a minute, yeah? At that very first one, you had loads of time to get loads of education in, and you didn't bother using it, yeah? And then when the car came up behind us, and she was behind us at that junction as well.
Well, you have to.
You know, when you haven't got a car there and you've got me in a live emergency situation, that's the best place you can educate me, isn't it? On your bike. He's a bit naughty, wasn't he?
He saw you coming.
No, he didn't see me coming. That was the problem, wasn't it?
I think he saw, but he probably. Well, I don't even look where he was looking. I wasn't looking at him.
He expected me to drive on the pavement to make up for his mistake. He had nothing coming, didn't he? Now, so just coming out of roll, remember, it's all about control and educate, yeah?
Yeah. Right, so Tony, we're looking for the signs of a T-junction, which basically, remember, it's either pole right in front, a telephone pole, or houses built across, so it's obviously T-junction. So there's one coming up ahead, so I want you to check your centre mirror.
Hang on, I told you where I'm going, yeah? And we're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left, Tony, so check your centre mirror, check your left mirror, and then signal left. Okay, and then cover your brake and swing to me. Steer to me. That's it. Okay, well, I'll stop you. Where does the broken line, the giveaway line, come into the car?
No, same as the last time.
Okay, that's the line for not encroaching on the crossing traffic, which is very dangerous. If you've got something coming from the right, like cyclists or so, and you're protruding into their line, they might well have to bypass you, go around you, and get driven into the path of the oncoming cars from the left. So it's really important.
Yeah.
Now, where does the curb on the left come into the car?
Nearly by the taxis there.
Okay, we're a little bit further than I hoped, but that curve there will keep you about a metre from the curb, left curb, to prevent you going onto the curb and perhaps hitting a pedestrian or so. Okay.
So if I'm a metre away from the curb, it's a long way away, isn't it?
Well, we're about 2 metres, but we're a bit too far, but I didn't get you to steer correctly at the start. So we need to be about a metre from the curb, and at the moment we're 2 metres. So when we go around next, we'll be able to pick up an accurate reference point. At the minute, you've got a reference point. It's almost perfect, but it's not quite there.
Okay, let's go on.
Okay. So, would you like to? You're prepared. So, the observation. So, check to the right. What can you see coming?
Nothing.
In front of you, you're looking for pedestrians and.
No, none there.
Okay, and to the left, you're looking for oncoming cars and that driveway over there.
No.
Okay, check to the right again. Okay, if it's clear, it's clear, so we can move off. Check to look where you. Oops. Make sure as we move away, make sure that you're looking in the direction that we're going. That's important because otherwise, the car behind. Well, otherwise you might drive into something in front of us, and you're looking to the right.
I didn't steer there, did I?
It didn't steer. No, good. Okay, there's a T-junction ahead, Tony.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left, yes, and check the centre mirror, check the left mirror, and signal left. And cover your brakes, steer to me, steer to me, and stop here. Okay, where does that broken line come into the car?
Oh, it comes in exactly the same place as the last time.
Okay, that's good. So that's a place where you stop. Don't
Oh,
go
that's so I
under
don't
here.
encroach, isn't it? Yeah.
So you don't encroach. That's right, absolutely. Now check where does the curb come into the car there?
Oh,
Left
by
curb?
the taxis.
All right. That is to keep you off the curb. That reference point is to keep you off the curb.
Right.
Right. So now let's do your observations. Yeah. So look to the right. Anything coming?
No.
Right. So in front of you, driveway.
No.
To the left.
He's gone there.
To the left.
No.
And now to the right.
So you have got a clear road behind you now, haven't you?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, clear road behind. Look to the right. If there was someone coming, all right, we'd need to be able to walk across and walk back again, because we'll be joining that traffic.
Oh, right.
That's
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
All right, you measure that.
Yeah.
Now, we're not crossing, so if you do that. So again, last check to the right.
Yeah.
All right, and in front of you, the curb looking for pedestrians.
None there.
Okay, to the left. Anyone on our side? Okay. Then you can move off. Make sure you're looking in direction. Make sure you're
Yeah.
looking in the direction that you're going.
Coming out roll. As the handbrake goes down,
Yeah, that's the handbrake.
make sure you're looking in the direction that we're going. Come on, tell me to
Steer to
steer.
me. Steer to me.
Yeah.
And now straighten up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now approaching though, it's important that we check the centre mirror first, because we want to know who's behind us and how far behind us and the speed they're travelling.
All right.
Okay, it's important we know that, because if they are quite close, too close, we would need to slow down a bit earlier to make sure that they didn't run into the back of us if we had to
All
stop
right,
quickly. We have to check the left mirror, the left mirror, because we want to know if there's say a bicycle or a cyclist on our left, and if there was one there, we'd delay our signal and let the cyclist go. Otherwise, we'd squash him.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if he saw a signal by surprise, he might fall off his bike.
Yeah.
Surprise. So that's important that we do keep a check through the mirrors.